going to try and get things set up here today and hang out a little bit again with the good people. I'll send out a little notification. Back doing a little stream today. Now we have power. Twitch.tv/Rex Rebel Hearts. Boing, 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 boing. Send this out. Bang, bang. And we will hop over to Discord. We'll go to streams. And then how do I publish? Okay, there we go. Okay, got this going, great. And then I can hop over here, and I can bring up my Restream chat on my phone. If I can find it, if I can locate it, should be pretty. There we go, perfect. Copy link. Bada bing, bada boom. I can't quite see the name of who set the that message just yet. Because everything's kind of tiny. I think that says Fireball the Ferret, right? I think that says Fireball. Hello everybody, it is Rex the Dog. I am back here. I have a 68 watt charger, so we cook them with gas. we have now switched to be cooking with gas. We are here. It is Christmas Eve morning. It is still officially morning over here in England, in Inglaterra. And yeah, we're doing good out here. We're doing okay. Yesterday I was with some. It is Fireball. There we go. Yes, being signified via the emojis. I've got you on the phone now, so I can read the names. But the I do like the hieroglyphic emoji, pictogram, whatever we want to call it, display. Enjoy that a lot. But yeah, we back over here. I have a as I said, I got a 68 watt charger, so we can actually kind of play with a little bit of gas here, which is good. Or otherwise, you know, something like this on its battery is just gonna run for like, yeah, I mean, as we saw yesterday, less than an hour. But no, happy to be back here with the peeps. Where is my audio from the game? Because I don't even know if I was broadcasting that audio yesterday. Maybe not. No. There we go. Big feast planned out. Big feast planned out indeed. Big feast planned out indeed. So the biggest meal will be happening tomorrow. So the biggest meal will be happening tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be the like Christmas Day dinner, right? So the like Christmas Day dinner, right? So that's going to be. Let me know how the audio is for this game, by the way. So the big feast is going to be tomorrow, which is going to be a number of meats. So we've got turkey on the go, we have a duck on the go, we have pork on the go, and we have a ham on the go. So there's going to be a lot of there, and obviously like for your full spread, I say obviously, but your full spread of vegetables as well is going to be a part of that. So we're talking you know, we're talking roast potatoes, we're talking mashed potatoes. I didn't finish off this yesterday, did I? We're talking roast potatoes, we're talking mashed potatoes, we are talking turnip, we are talking, you know, carrots, we are talking parsnips, we are talking Brussels sprouts, we are talking cabbage. Am I forgetting something? Maybe. maybe. But yeah, so the big meal is tomorrow. Tonight we will be eating as well. Because I mean, we eat every day, right? We eat every day, right? And yeah, no, good. I posted a couple of little pictures on the Discord before of some cooking, and I'll share some stuff in some other places as well as the week goes on. Rex plus chat. Haha, let's go. But no, dude, hopefully you guys can hear me okay here today. Just give me a little update on the audio if you do happen to be hanging around there. It would be greatly appreciated. I want to make sure that we're coming through loud and proud on Twitch and YouTube right now. But actually, I'll just double check myself. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of people in here right now. Nor do I know. Will we have a lot of people in here? Let me check over here. Oh, I didn't even switch to the game. Oh, silly me. Silly me. I didn't even switch over to the game. The mic is fine. It's not great, but it's not as bad as your phone. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I didn't even. I was running around in the game there, and I realized I didn't even switch over. I realized I didn't even switch over. Yeah, the mic's not great, is it? Happy Christmas Eve, Drew. Every day this night, fam and I go to cousin's house to mingle and to make a great amount of everything possibly. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's awesome. So tonight is going to be, I think, just me, mother, and brother, as in Christmas Eve. Then tomorrow being Christmas Day is going to be mother, brother, other brother, brother's wife, kids, my other brother's partner, I think, uncle. So tomorrow I think we're going to be, dude, what would that be? 5, 2, I think maybe 10 of us tomorrow? And maybe that many? Okay, I want to turn up this, wait a sec. Whoa. Okay. Let's see how this game audio comes through, because it's got kind of cute. Maybe that many? It's got cute, Christmassy music in the background. Yeah, no, Fireball, this handheld is actually, it's kind of pretty meaty, to be honest. So, like, it runs on Windows 11. So, I've got everything just running on here. So, I've got OBS running, I've got the game running, and I've got, like, my VTuber running. It's kind of pretty meaty. But yeah. So it's conversations always turn into your furry life. I am no, not really, to be honest, not really. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm talking nonsense, but I just don't really feel I have like a furry life. I don't know. I think my life's just my life. Do you know what I mean? It just happens to feature a dog avatar, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Ah, here we go. Okay. Hopefully now we're getting a little bit of game audio in the background, a little bit of Christmas song. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I got that working. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't super think my okay. Hopefully now. I don't think my furry life is super furry. There we go. Okay, I think we're in action. I think I got things going. But yeah, no, it's actually OBS, which is, for those not in the know, it's like the streaming software. It's kind of tricky to set up your stream and do little things and make little adjustments with like a touch screen. It's kind of tricky. But I think we got everything organized. I think we're good. So I'm quite content now. You two get tangled on the lights here for sure. We're getting tangled in the lights here for sure. But yeah, I hope everybody has a nice day. Here, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, if that's something that's important to you, if that's something where you have traditions or whatever. Hope you have a nice day. I know it can be deathly complicated in some scenarios. It can be a very complicated time. So I don't know, just apply your appropriate level of importance to it, I guess. Boing boing boing. Because sometimes things can be a little bit weird, can't they? It is very much. It is just another day, you know. And if you can have a really nice time with it, I mean that's wonderful. But if it's not that big super occasion for you, then it's not the end of the world, you know. I feel like I've had Christmases of all different shapes and sizes. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel I've had your magical Hallmark Christmas, and I feel I've had ones that have been not fun. You know, I feel I've kind of experienced all in between and whatever. And yeah, I think there's an importance to just sort of very much take it for what it is. And as with anything, comparison, the thief of joy. That old thief that is comparison. Let's wrap up this tree a little bit. Boing. Do. Ah! Yeah, it's kind of pretty. Check some of those on there. Dude, this game's so freaking cute. But no, quite excited for kind of the next few days, to be honest. Today's probably going to be, honestly, just lounging around in the house. Nothing big. As I said, eating with a few people in the evening. Tomorrow, obviously the big day. On Boxing Day the 26th here, gonna go see my auntie, gonna go visit her. She always puts on a nice little thing. She's the one who, my cousin, my daughter, she lives in Canada. So she's not over for Christmas this year. Dude, when she comes over for Christmas, the flights are like crazy expensive. We're talking like thousands and thousands, like, you know, close to like 10,000, stuff like that. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, dude, like, just come visit another time. It's so expensive. It's so whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so she won't be there, but like see my auntie and all that kind of thing. And 27th, haven't made some big plans yet. Probably hang out with some of the boys, some of the buddies. 28th, I'm going to the ice hockey. So I'm looking forward to that. I come from an ice hockey town. Ice hockey is very popular here. We've got like big ice rinks and stuff like that. And we got ice hockey team and whatever and yada yada yada. And like we've had quite a lot of like, you know, like sometimes like, you know, like Canadian players like later in their career or whatever, will come over and like play for teams here, because obviously it's not really a big sport in the UK. Do you know what I mean? It's not huge, like it is in, you know, maybe some other places in Europe, like the Czech Republic or whatever, or you know, US or Canada or whatever. Is that gonna? Yeah, I messed that up, right? So maybe we cut that there. We chuck that there, and then do that. Yeah, cool, like that. But yeah, so I'll be going to there's like an ice hockey game on the 28th. So really excited for that, to be honest. Really excited for that. I think that'll be fun. I didn't actually think about that, but when I lived here, I'd go to the ice hockey stuff all the time and, like, you know, play street hockey or whatever. But I didn't actually think to go to the ice hockey game. It just never crossed my mind. And then my buddy this morning was like, dude, ice hockey game on 28th. And I was like, let's go. That'll be fun. That will definitely be fun. Happy Christmas Eve to you, Beagle. Hope you're having a good day. thought I'd pop on here for a bit. Happy Wednesday. Yes, also Wednesday. Let's not forget. Let us not lose sight of that today is Wednesday. True facts. Always hold on to Wednesday. I am good today. I was out with some friends last night, which was nice. Which is very, very nice. Today is gonna... I don't think I'm gonna step foot outside the house today. I think I'm gonna stay inside all day today, I think. Christmas Eve dinner tonight. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be Mother. That's gonna be one of my brothers. That's gonna be tonight. And yeah, should be nice. Should be nice. And then tomorrow the big day where I think it's gonna be 10 of us. I did a quick head count in my head. I think there's gonna be 10 people for Christmas Day. So fairly sizable, you know. At least for me, you know, because I'm used to like living alone. Do you know what I mean? And it's not usually a bunch of people, whatever. So like 10 people tomorrow, like it's quite a lot for me. it's quite a lot for me, what I'm usually accustomed to. And then yeah, I was saying Boxing Day, gonna go see the auntie, and she has really nice dogs as well, which is cool. And skibbity bop bop boop, and then yeah, 28th I was saying gonna go to the ice hockey game, so I'm excited for that. But speaking of the stream and all that good jazz, I've got actually this plugged in now with a 65 watt charger. So we're not gonna encounter power issues like we did yesterday. But yeah, I'm actually just hanging out for a little bit here. Want to come say hello to everybody, as we do. So we say to this, big Rex clan, but I want to say hello to this part of the Rex clan as well. and check in with everyone and all that good stuff.
Hey, you must be Bean.
Lionel. Hello, Lionel.
Oh, cute.
Decorating your, what is this building? Apartments, Juniper Apartments. Hello, sir.
Thank you so much for coming. Residents will have their door open if they'd like lights up, so feel free to enter any of those units.
Gotcha.
If you want to drop any lights down here, I wouldn't complain. You can go up to the roof if you like. Gonna be a quinceañera up there next week.
Quinceañera, let's go. Dude, that's bright. That is bright. So can I... Oh, that's real cool. Okay, cool. Neat. 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 And then hopefully I can actually, like... Yeah, I don't even ask. I just get in that pumpkin. How's it going? Rex the dog is back. He is here. He is present. He is me as well. And Rex the dog also has a 68 watt charger. So I'm not going to have power issues like I did when I hopped on to say hello, but yesterday. Things are going to be a little bit better. My eyes! It actually reminds me, I want something really... Yeah, lovely stream termination. Exactly. So we're gonna avoid that problem. we're gonna avoid that problem. You know, working at the kinks, man. Dude, I'm on the road. You know what I mean? Like I'm on the road over here. So we're figuring things out. Avian, good day. Christmas Eve. I'm curious. Different people's countries and different people's cultures. Like which, like if you know, the Christmas is engaged with, which are the days of like most significance? Because here in the UK, like it's really about like the Christmas day. Do you know what I mean? Like it's really about like the Christmas day is like a big deal. And you know, back in Spain, it's obviously I say obviously, but in Spain it is the frickin' Can I even get a sentence out here today? The King's Day is a really big day. We have a big meal on Christmas Eve in Spain. Not so much on Christmas Day. You know, not so much on Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve is like a big meal. in Spain, but like the biggest meal here for most people in the UK is happening on like the Christmas day, the 25th, you know. But in Spain, it's like a big evening meal on the 24th, and then obviously like the huge things on, you know, like January 6th and all that kind of thing. I know it's kind of interesting, isn't it? You know, like different stuff in different cultures or whatever. You know what I mean? At least I find it interesting. At least I find it interesting. Christmas Day is the big day traditionally. In my family, though, we do our gift shopping on Boxing Day, and the big family gatherings a few days after that. That's nice. That's nice. Christmas Day and New Year's here. Oh yeah, of course, New Year's. Yeah, I was kind of like mentally, kind of thinking of like New Year's as like a different thing in my head. But yeah, you're totally right. Of course. I'm trying to actually like click on something on my iPad, and it's just like doesn't want to do it. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I do enjoy New Year's a lot. As I said, this year New Year's is gonna be it's gonna be like a board game thing. Is what my friends have been saying. So kinda looking forward to that. And then I will be back in Spain for like the 6th and all that kind of thing, and Kings, and I'm looking forward to that. They do like a really big ass parade and all this kind of thing. It's cool, kind of cool. Dude, I'm trying to get like YouTube in like desktop mode over here, but it's just like, nah, screw you. Can I do that settings? Maybe not. Maybe it's just like, no, you don't get to go on desktop mode. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, we do the big Christmas the big Christmas meal happens on the 25th here in the UK. But I'm like, dude, I'm like kind of like not precious, you know what I mean? Like if things change and like plans change and whatever and like those kind of things, I'm like, alright, let's go. Like, I'm cool with it. Bum 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 bum. Highly precious, yeah. Dude, I'm just kind of struggling to do something here real quick. I'm just enjoying yapping away. Ah, I finally opened what I was trying to open. Okay, cool. I finally opened what I was trying to open. Lol. But no. I'm definitely kind of looking forward to the next few days. Oh no, I've lost chat. Oh, you're kidding me. The thing I just spent a long time doing, I just pooped up. Yeah, different systems. Yeah, dude. But Pepe, nice to see you. Hope you're doing okay today. Hope you're doing okay today. Nice to see you. Nice to see you stop by. We are hanging out here. We are out here in the UK, man. We're out here in the UK. Having a nice time. Just give me a second. I'm just changing something. I've just lost chat for like a little moment. Oh, let me check the door real quick. I think that might be a postman. Postman, postman, postman. Postman, postman, postman. No, we got dude, it must be so stressful being like you know, like postman or whatever at like this time of the year. Yeah, dude, it must be like a whole thing, no? Okay, I think I've got things kind of ready here. Hopefully. One can hope. One can hope. But yeah. It must be, dude, this time of the year, like the post and all that kind of stuff, it's crazy, man. The amount of like Amazon parcels and all those kind of things which are zipping around. Oh my god, YouTube keeps asking me for this like level of security. Verify it's you. I'm verifying it's me over and over, bro. It's me. I'm just in the UK. It's not suspicious. I just went to a different country. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. I just went to a different country. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all okay. Alright, I'm gonna just actually forget about that. And bring the chat back up on my screen. Okay, there we go. His name Pat. Postman Pat. Postman Pat. Postman Pat with his black and white cat. Do you guys know Postman Pat? It's like a British it's like a British cartoon. Traveling in late December, unheard of. Yeah, true. No, dude, I will actually say, I don't know if I mentioned this when I came on yesterday. The frickin' the airports were not crazy. Maybe because it was like a Monday and I was traveling in the middle of the day. Like, I don't know, but like, it was not crazy. It was absolutely not crazy. And I've gone through airports and train stations and all this kind of malarkey, you know, over the Christmas period before, and sometimes it's super crazy.
Hello.
Hello there. Who are you?
Will this affect my utilities bill?
You had Postman Pat too, but he was called Postman Pear. Makes sense. Localization. Just a regular day of days off and doing errands and catching up on sleep. I'll be doing some doing them one, drinking some whiskeys and eggnog. Well,
That looks great.
do whatever you want with your day,
That looks
Pepe,
good.
you know. Do some stuff you enjoy, get yourself cozy, all that kind of stuff. Full cheer. Dude, sometimes I wish I had a cheer meter, so I knew people around me were happy. Hello there. Hello.
Lots of letters to Santa this year. I still have to write mine. I don't know what to ask for yet.
I do really like the voice acting in this, man.
Will this affect my utilities bill?
I hope it doesn't affect your utilities bill because it is a lot of lights. Right on, Pepe. Pepe, you do you. You do you. Is that when they asked you to do extra days, right? They wanted you to do more. Whoa. Where are we? Okay, does this take us back up to her? Ooh. Wait, and can you go up more? Yeah, that's it, man. That's it, man. Stick to your guns, as they say. Oops. Chuck that over there. Don't want to get this tangled, do I? Well, Pepe, sometimes it's good for people to like learn this. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they need to learn like what your standards are and what you find acceptable and stuff like that, then you know it's better that happens sooner rather than later. Do you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's good to set sort of boundaries and those kind of things like early on, you know? I mean, nobody's like wants confrontation or is looking for confrontation or anything like that, but sometimes you've got to establish your boundaries, do you know what I mean? Okay, I'm just gonna check something here real quick. Like I think it's better than, you know, just saying like yes to everything and then, you know, later down the road you will have like a problem or something like that. I think it's a lot easier and healthier for everybody to like figure it all out as soon as possible. At least that's how I feel, you know. Okay, just typing in a password here. Boing. Oh, Rex is dude, Rex is blushing. Okay, now this bloody VTuber's in the way. There we go. Cool. Cool. I finally achieved what I was trying to achieve. But no, I think it's like, I think it's good, you know, stuff like that, like let people understand who you are, what your standards are, things like that, and like it's always important to like communicate your boundaries or whatever. I think at least. Okay, we good. Alright. We good. Alright. Oh, where are we going? Around here? Bit more gold. Geold. This is funny though, go in the basement. This keeps going. Yes, this one's the down and this one's the up. So he did mention a roof. There we go. Oh, this is somebody else's apartment. SpongeBob Big Guy Pants. SpongeBob Big Guy Pants. Okay, I had that song in my head for like weeks.
Read anything good lately?
I had that song in my head for like weeks, dude. I had that song in my head for weeks.
Ever hear about the Bellflower Ghost? Oh, you're too young for that. Read
Bellflower
anything
Ghost?
good lately?
Yeah, I know, it burns in there. It like...
That looks great.
I find it silly though. Like, I'm chill with it. I find it silly. I'm okay with SpongeBob Big Guy Pants, okay? I'm okay with it.
Oh, cute.
It is cute, isn't it? Look at that, man. Dude, the light kid is a great service. This kid who just comes around and lights up your freaking world. Boing. Dude, this is also like, not only is this like a super fun, like, Christmassy game, it's also just like such a vibe for get comfy and do a little stream like this, especially when I'm not at home. Yeah, Pepe, there's not much more to the song. There's like a verse, but like there's not really much to it. Most of the song is just SpongeBob Big Guy Pants, okay?
Hi,
That's like
Hi.
90% of the song. So you're actually not missing out on much. Oh, you're the doctor.
How you feeling? Bean, that looks great. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, doctor. Thank you for asking me, and thank you for complimenting my work. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, look at your tree, looks perfect. Your tree looks perfect. Very good. These are nice apartments, man. Look at the size of, look at this. This is lovely here. You got this nice big bed, right? And you're overlooking like the town square here. Dude, this is nice. This is a nice little space you got on the go here, man. It's quite nice. Wouldn't mind living here. Would not mind it all. But yeah, honestly, I might end up I'll probably end up popping on later this evening as well. to kind of stop by and talk to some people, see what everybody's doing. So I'm actually being like a couple of times today. I want to, as I said, I'm gonna try and do at least, let's put these crazy rope lights. Let's get to the roof and let's write Rex again. I like doing this. Like write my name. The ego this dog has is out of control. It's simply out of control. Whoa, that is strange. Yeah, absolute brain rot music, yeah. Alright. Ah, what are you goofing off like that? Also, why am I holding two at the same time? Oh god. Oh, forget about it. I'll do it in the frickin' next time. Gold. Gold. Whoa. Look at him wobble around. Look at him go. Boing. No, but dude, for real, I'm adapting to the cold here. My body has become weak from living in Spain so long. So now when I come to the UK, like the cold, like is, I notice it, you know. I feel it. I feel it in my toes. Where's my, yeah, these are cool. I like these. Yeah, Pepe, that is the emote for this game, man. That is definitely the vibe. Ooh. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, I was like, can I jump? Can I do a little jump? Ick. There we go. Chuck that there. Wobble, wobble, wobble. I will say, I do probably want to find a couple of like extension cords, because my my position I'm kind of sitting in here to kind of do this broadcast, and everything being plugged in is not optimal. It is not freaking optimal. Bam. Look at that bridge, nice snowy bridge. I'm hoping I haven't really looked into it or anything, but I'm hoping I get some get to see some northern lights here, because it's actually, it does happen. We do get these opportunities, and you go down like the lighthouse or whatever, on like the coast, and you can like see like the northern lights and stuff like that. So I'm hoping it I'm hoping we get some of that here today. Well, not today specifically, but while I'm here. I've actually got some like really cool. Yeah, Avian, we do. Yeah, we do. It's like, and I don't know what the reasoning for it is, but it seems like in recent years there's been more and more opportunities to like see them. It's really freaking cool. I've actually got some nice photos that I took on my old phone, you know, from, dude, like 4 or 5 years ago. Like 4 or 5 years ago. I've got some like fairly decent photos I took on my phone of just like, you know, going down the beach late at night and yeah, northern lights and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's actually really cool. They're obviously not as like crazily like 4Gigs Fox, hello there. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Hope you're doing okay. I'm in the UK right now. I'm in the UK right now. They're obviously not as crazy like dramatic as they see in like, you know, some of those places like up in like Iceland or whatever, and yada yada yada. But they're, you know, they're distinct and like cool ass colors, and you know, pretty. We got a little bit more cash, don't we? Or was it? It was downtown, right? Downtown. Okay, happy days. Happy days, happy days, happy days. Where are you? I still really like this. I like Ferret Bueller's Day Off. I think that's very fun. No, it's not downtown. I did this last time. It's uptown, right? Or is it midtown? It's midtown. It's midtown. Leo, how's it going? I hope you're doing okay. I'm just doing a little stream here. I'm currently in the UK. So I flew back to the UK. I'm doing little sort of mini streams to say hello to all the good people when I got a moment. It does need more ferret games.
Hey,
Ferret
Bean,
puns,
great
sorry.
to see you.
Hello.
There we go. What can we buy here that's kind of... Ooh, I like the baby blue. And I like the pinky one. And let's get the icicle one just because it's kind of cray-cray. It does need more ferret puns. It does, it does, it does. What boss are you trying to beat, Leo? What game are you playing? You get in touch. Ooh, Main Street. The street that is Maine. Ho ho, dude, I'm eyeing up those frickin' hedgehogs now. I'm eyeing up those hedgehogs. Let me just check something real quick here. Okie dokie. Alright, cool. Cool. Yeah, that would have been ferret business, true.
Hi. Oh, hey, Bean. Hi.
Hey, Bean. Good to see ya. We're usually here after work.
Although, we've got to set up for the festival pretty soon.
Ooh, festival.
So, are you just wild about Halloween too?
If it isn't the hardest worker in Bellflower.
Let's go.
That outfit is so cute. You keeping warm out there?
It is a nice little coat. I will not deny that. Pizzeria Mazzelloni. Bang. 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 Oh no, I want to try some of the cool new crazy ones, right? Like maybe the icicles. Boop. Boop. Oh, very cool epic game today. No, yesterday, sorry. So it'll still be up for a few more hours. If you're like a Castlevania fan, it's a game called Bloodstained, which is, it's one of those situations where like the Castlevania director left Konami and just like went and made legally distinct Castlevania somewhere else. It's one of those kind of deals, like sort of that thing that like the Yakuza director has done, right, with that new game he's got coming out, where it's like legally distinct Yakuza. But that's on Epic right now, and that's a cool game. Can I head all the way over there? Ha! Can I get all the way over there? Too far. I want to do that throw again. I want to see him do that throw. Go on, lad. What an arm. What an arm this guy has. Yeah, these are cute. I like these. Oh, they knocked down my high school. We went to go see that yesterday. So the high school that I went to, they they knocked it down. So they built like I guess like I mean the school was getting old, right? So they built a new school. They built like the new buildings like directly behind it. So I guess what they must have been doing is I guess they must have been like building the new school while the kids were still at the old school, you know what I mean? And so it looks like the kids have moved into the new school and they're in the process of knocking down the old school now, which makes sense, you know what I mean?
Hey, are you coming to decorate the station? That's awesome. I'd say you could use the ladder, but that feels dangerous for a child. How you doing? Keeping busy? I'm bored.
You're bored. The fire station. But yeah, so it's kind of weird, man. I was saying this to my friend. It kind of feels like when I come back, sometimes it kind of feels like I'm like tuning into like a TV series that I haven't watched for like years. You know what I mean? And there's all these like changes and stuff like that. Can you hit that? Too far. Okay, that's my out of bounds. Okay, cool. Bellflower, Colorado. Population 8,450. That's not a lot of people. But they so they built a new high school for that, and then the other like major high school. I guess there's like three high schools in town. I guess there's like 3 high schools in town. Depending on where you're sort of like considering the boundaries to be, I guess. The other one they're shutting down after the summer because there's just not many kids who go there anymore.
Keep it up.
So like the final year, which I think would usually be like, you know, you combine all the classes, I think it would usually be like, you know, if it's running at its like capacity that's built for, I think would be like 300, 400 kids in like a year group. Is that right, or is that maybe a bit too much? No, I think about that. 200, 300 maybe? 200, 300? I think it's down to like 30. So, you know what I mean? It's like classes and facilities that should be for like 200, 300 kids per like year. Yeah, no, so that high school, like it seriously, it must be like 2,000 kids or something in the high school. Yeah, maybe, no, I'm exaggerating for like a year. So what, maybe like 2,000 kids in the school over 5 years. Yeah, so maybe. Yeah, maybe like 300 kids a year. Yeah, maybe like 300 kids in a year group. But anyway, it's like, I guess like effects of like lowering birth rate are starting to like show their head. You know what I mean? Like people having like less kids and whatever. So it's like the...
Oh my god, hi!
Yeah, like 200. Yeah, Val, like something like that. Yeah, exactly. But like I guess the lowering birth rates and whatever are of like, you know, the past like decade, 2 decades or whatever, stuff like that, are starting to come into effect, and there's just like now what would have been like, yeah, like 200, 300 kids in a year, it's down to like 60, you know. So the schools, like, they're just like shutting down that school and I guess like merging with the other high school, you know what I mean? It's like a position like, oh, it's like this town doesn't need as many high schools as it used to have, you know, which is kind of like, you know, it's like a shame or whatever, but I don't know, it's just, for me it's just kind of one of those things where it's just like, okay, that kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, kind of is what it is. Obviously it's very, it's a big shame if there's people, you know, there will be obviously people who lose their jobs, right? I mean, there's some people who like transfer or whatever, but you know, it's sad for anybody who like loses their job or anything like that. But yeah, kind of crazy. I never really like thought about that before, that like the existence of like the existence of high schools and whatever is kind of like, yeah, it is like, it is to meet the the
Oh
demand.
my god, hi!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Pumpkin. I think most of them
Oh,
are
hey,
just getting
Bean.
moved to like
Hello.
another place, you know. Obviously, it's still like disruptive and whatever, but it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I never like mentally considered that before. It's like, oh, like these sorts of places are actually like, you know, like how many hospitals you have, how many schools you have, whatever. It's like it's all determined by you know, your population size, and obviously that changes, right? And even if the population's going up in an area, it might be like an aging population as opposed to kids or whatever. The one that's shutting down, Val, is actually like a pretty modern building. That building must have been maybe 20 years old. Maybe 20 years old. The one that's shutting down. So it got a lot of money from Microsoft, and actually if you looked at it from
Hey, I like what you did
above, the building had like the red, yellow, and like blue squares arranged to kind of look
Hello.
like the Microsoft thing. Yeah. That was really new. It's like 20 years or something. I think it was pretty poorly built, to be honest. I think it had like a lot of like weird design flaws of like you couldn't really like open windows. Like there was a bunch of like, I think the windows were like controlled externally to like open this like glass roof they had at some point. And the basketball court was like in the middle of the school, and then a lot of the rooms around it were like had like glass windows, so you could hear like basketball. I think they'll probably, I don't know what they're gonna do with that land. They're just gonna like knock it down and make housing or something. I don't know. But that building's like fairly new, as I was saying. Like it must be like around 20 years old, something like that. And then the high school I went to was a really old building, but then it was like one of those things that like it becomes a Frankenstein, right? Because they like add on another block that's new, and then they have the classic dude, what do you guys call them in like the States or whatever? We call them like mobiles in the UK, where it's basically like kind of like a trailer park, like or you know, like caravan kind of like block building. Or those kind of buildings that they'll temporary buildings that they shove on like construction sites or whatever, where it's like the foreman's office. Do you kind of know what I'm talking about? But we'd call them mobiles, prefabs. Yeah, prefabs. Cool. But we'd you know, we'd call them mobiles in the UK. Like Val saying there, like the music room was a mobile. You know, you'd end up with like a bunch of those on the back and stuff. And there was a section of our school that was shut down because of asbestos. There was an area that's shut down because of asbestos. Just as the cop beginning of Home Alone to Robert. Yeah, trust no one. Not my high school, but one where my mother used to teach. They demolished the building. Now there's a Walmart. Crazy. No, I went to like the local Sainsbury's yesterday. And that had kind of turned into like a... Does every Sainsbury's have an Argos in now? That had like an Argos in it, which is like these like... They call them... I don't know if you guys know these things. They're called like a catalog store. I think it's kind of things like in the States was like J.C. Penney like that? I don't know, but like these things called a catalog store where there's like a book. And you look through the book and you like, you type in a number and like buy the thing and they get it out of a warehouse. You know? Yeah, there was a post office in there. Yeah, I went to the supermarket and it had like a post office
Bean.
in.
Good to see
It had
ya.
a key
Keep it
cutting
up.
place in it.
Hello.
It had it was like a Domino's pizza to the side. There was a Argos, which is like this catalog store. There's like loads of stuff. I was like, okay, what's going on here, man? Let me in the fire station. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, let's get the cheer meter up here, and then I'm actually gonna dip off, and I'm gonna go prepare some food and stuff. Yeah, Argos Cat looks fun. Argos Cat looks fun. Yeah, but no, like, I like, you know, obviously I'm like sentimental about like different places and locations or whatever in my life, but I don't really get like super like, I guess like attached and like, you know, like I realize things change. Do you know what I mean? And not everything stays the same forever.
good to
You know what
see
I
ya.
mean?
Keep it up.
So I think it's good just to like hold on to memories and enjoy memories and stuff like that, but if you're expecting stuff to stay the same all the time, it's like, oh, is your post not really effective?
Hey.
Hi.
People complain a lot about the post in Spain, and they say there's a lot of problems, but I've fortunately not really encountered those. And everything's been kind of chill for me. But I do know... Dude, this whole last area I haven't been to, the church. Oh, by the way, if you hadn't seen the new Knives Out movie, it's all set like in a church. It's really good. That's some fun murder mystery whodunit for you over the Christmas period. Nothing ever makes it the post box anymore. All companies just switched to online. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it depends on the country and stuff like that. Honestly, like Spain's like pretty like old school. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people who still do things in kind of like old school ways and stuff like that. Like a lot of things that would maybe kind of like, you know, switch to online or become automated in some other countries. Hasn't really like happened in Spain, you know. Post slow and I think value got stunned and stolen, so the Switch happened fast. Yeah, fair enough. The more they use post and cash, yeah, understandable. Yeah, like obviously, like in Spain we have a lot of, you know, people who've migrated from like Venezuela, for example, because there's also a lot of like amnesty programs and stuff like that for people from Venezuela to come live in Spain, and a lot of it's kind of like reparations and stuff for, you know, things that happened in the past between Spain and Venezuela. But yeah, there's a lot of people who come from Venezuela, and like, you know, they talk about, you know, because, you know, there's people who want to send things home to their family and things like that, and they're just like, dude, if you send it there, it's just gonna get stolen. Do you know what I mean? They're like it's just gonna get like, you're just taking a gamble. If you're willing to take the chance, and that's potentially gonna just go through get customs and just get stolen, then you can do that. But you need to kind of like accept that there's a strong possibility that it might get stolen or something like that, you know. Which is sad, you know. Which is sad, but at least people kind of keep that in mind. I don't want to put that color there actually. I'll put maybe something like this. Yeah, I think always putting like money through the post is I think in any country, like sending money specifically through the post is not something I'd ever want to do. Boing, boing, boing. But I mean, yeah, that's a situation where like, you know, she's just doing that completely out of, you know, good nature and good intentions, you know, so. Can't really get salty about that. Send a tracking chip. I don't really know how those like air tags and things work. They're kind of crazy, man. I watched this video on YouTube. It was pretty cool. It was like this guy made like a custom... I'm clipping. He made like a custom Game Boy Advance for like his girlfriend and all this kind of thing, and then she left it at the airport, and then he like tracked it down with the the air tag, and there was all these like twists and turns along the way, and it's like, this is the most romantic thing ever, and then it ended with a disclaimer at the end that they broke up. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Oh, the game's stolen from you via the poses. Tom Clancy goes, so they're stealing your Clancy? They're stealing your Tom Clancy? Oh, crazy camera change. GPS probably communicate with cell phone towers. Yeah, true. Yeah, you've seen that video. It's quite a good video, Fireball. I like this angle. I like this angle. Yeah, it's pretty as hell. Like this. Yeah, it looks cute over there. It was, yeah, it goes, you got the case, but not the disc. What the hell?
Hey!
Oh, that's
Hello.
sneaky. That's sneaky, man. Oh wait, we haven't even gone in here.
You've done
Hello.
a great service here.
Hello.
Oh, is this the one you were telling me about? Pepe. Is this who was like Elon Musk's estranged daughter, the voice actor?
Hello there. You must be Bean. I've been hearing all about the work you've been doing. It means so much to me in the town. In fact, we wanted to give you something on behalf of Bellflower.
Vivian Wilson, right? Hey, let's go. The present sack.
I hope you're looking forward to the festival. We've been all hands on deck to put it together. It should be lovely.
I wonder how she got involved with this. Maybe it's like friends or something, or I don't know. Put the game together. AirTag specifically actually don't use GPS for mobile data at all. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Pumpkin, you're right. You're right. I think that was explained in the in that video that me and Fireball were talking about that we've both seen. So that's kind of crazy. So it must be using like. No. You just reminded me.
Beautiful.
It was just a story of a guy tracking down something with an AirTag, you know. And he just reminded me, like, oh yeah, that was like in the video. I'm pretty sure he like explained how it all worked, you know. Because I just had a flashback. Oh yeah, it's like it creates like a little like networky Ivy thing, doesn't it? Pretty cool. Really crazy, really crazy. It's just like stuff that just like didn't used to exist, and it's just like that sort of technology to me is just like crazy. I'm kind of looking forward to it. And I'm like an old man, and I'm just like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? Like, and just being amazed by stuff, like even more so than I am now. Needs iPhones to be near. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It would have to be like. It would have to be like Apple, wouldn't it? The developer is a YouTuber. Ah. Oh, okay, Pepe. See, because I don't know a lot about this game. You told me about it, and I was like, I like it. And then usually what I actually do often, Pepe, is after I play this game, there's this game called Backlogged, where like I log the games I've played. And usually after the game, I click on the developer and like see what other stuff they've done.
Oh, hey, Bean.
So I usually kind of check out like that kind of thing like after I've played a game. Do you know what I mean? But because I hadn't read into this game yet. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, Pumpkin. Thank you for explaining. That's really cool. Obviously, I don't super love, like, you know, proprietary and whatever, like, oh, it's like just an Apple thing, and, you know, but it's still super cool, right? What a pretty place, man. Look at that. Okay, let's check out some of these presents, right? You, lady, have presents. I liked how they both looked at it. So like, look at this. Yeah, but what about this? Check it out. Peter France. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me about that. I have to check that check them out. Boing.
You've done a great service here.
Hello.
Whoops. Hey. Take that. Hey. Take that. Very cool, man. It's getting pretty as hell, man. There's probably not like too many areas left. Oh no, there's still a few. So we got one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 8, maybe more. It's quite a few areas to go. Dude, they give you quite a lot of areas to play around in. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They give you quite a few areas to mess around with, play around in, have a little bit of fun. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm gonna go prepare some food and all that good jazz. I'm honestly probably gonna stop back on here a little bit later in the evening if I have some time. I'm probably gonna stop by here a little bit later in the evening, as I said, if I can put a little bit of time together. But yeah, no, I want to keep, at least come to hang out for a little bit every day. Come say hello to people, all that jazz. Have these nice little conversations. Learn about air tags. Learn about air tags. Hear about your postal services. All that good jazz. But no, people, I hope you have whether it's like the morning, the evening, whatever for you. I hope you have a nice Christmas Eve or Wednesday or whatever you're doing, You think they're being forced to open up airdrop now, which doesn't have really have a good reason to be closed. That's cool. That's cool. No, the European Union does a very good job of forcing forcing companies to be a bit more open and stuff like that and consumer friendly. Yeah, if you can put that raid in, that would be great. That would be awesome. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, people. I'm gonna go get some food ready and all that. And yeah, take care, everyone. I'll probably be posting some pictures of food on various social medias. But I'm gonna drop the stream out right now. So peace out, everybody. Do take care. And